Up the block, rubber bands and weight. 6 a.m. but I ain't closing shop. My other plans could wait. It's 10 a nigga, yeah, you know my block. Did 20 grand a day. My background official. I don't back down from issues. I spin background to get you. Put my mask down and clip you. You can go and check my record. Not a blemish on my file. The whole Griselda bar Rolex.
You got Hiphopisreal. We here, Math Hoffa, expert opinion. Y'all already know what it is, man. Episode 13. Another crazy episode. We here with the legendary Misfit, man. Fresh off of Cleveland, man. You know, I wasn't able to make it, but all I kept hearing was like battle of the night, performances of the night, like yeah. You know, just from like, you know, and it kind of like I know how other people feel when they don't get to go to these events and they just gotta hear the story. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has been consistent with you guys having, like, you know, the best performance of that whole event. I forgot who I was talking to, but they was like, yo, I was doing predictions, and it was like giving y'all the battle of the night, but they was like, yo, I want them, because they're females, I think it might have been Rock or something like that, or somebody I was talking to, and it was like, yo, I don't want us to just be like, oh, they females. I'm giving, it's because I know they get busy, like, on somehow these niggas could get. You know what I'm saying? And I want them to get that credit. Not because, oh, they females and they on there, but how did it feel for y'all just being females and still being able to outshine amongst all these other dudes and these other killers and things?
I mean, I think going in it, that was my game plan, right? Going in out, I kind of, it's because, you know, they talk about female battle rap, you know, obviously it exists, but I do think that some of us are, you know, potentially up to par with the men or even better at times, you know what I'm saying? So saying, you know, just female battle rap, I think it's bigger than that. And I think me and Official are examples of the kind of females that are up to par with the men in the skill. Because, you know, it's not like, you know, men where it's like a physical thing or like when they say men are physically stronger than women, it's mentality. So it's like, of course there's women that mentally are equal to men. But I was super proud of the fucking turnout. You know what I'm saying? At first, you know, I won't lie, going in it, I was nervous, not because of my opponent, not because of nothing. The most thing that brought me nerves was probably my first time on your ground. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all the hate, you know what I mean? I get so much hate and so much doubt and so many people like, oh, you know, she's not good enough or whatever the case may be. And I felt like this was me saying, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm dope. Like, accept the pen. You know what I mean? I'm writing my shit. You know, I'm preparing. I'm doing all this. Like, this is me. You feel me? And I think I showed that on the stage. You know what I mean? I came out fucking barking. You know what I mean? And you know, for so many people to just see, like, the actual skill that goes into it is phenomenal. And I was happy to see us have battle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm watching all the performances which were great. I think everyone had a great turnout that night. And it was a great crowd. So shout out to fucking Cleveland, man. I fucked with everybody in the building. There was no shade. Everybody was showing love. Happy for us to be out there. You know what I mean? And it was good to see that, especially for the culture. But I thought that we shook the fucking building. You know what I mean? When I came through with round one, and how the fucking
who went first? How did they pop off?
She went first. I was just talking about it. Like, I won the coin toss. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't never win the fucking coin toss. But I won the coin toss, so I was just like, oh shit, should I play or pass? So yeah, she went first. She had a good first round, you know what I mean? She did well. She was barring, and she did what she did.
The crowd was reacting, going crazy?
Yeah, the crowd was reacting for sure, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna bullshit. She did her thing. But round one came back right with it, you know what I mean? Right with it, punching with her, doing what I do though, you know what I mean? What was important for me in this situation was sticking to myself, you know, sticking to being myself. Right? Because a lot of people were saying, oh, Fit, you know what I mean? Don't do this or don't do that because you're on URL. And I said, yo, fuck you. Doing what I'm doing got me here. So why am I changing it up now? So I went on URL being who I've been being and doing what I've been doing, not trying to be nobody outside of my character, not trying to be anybody else but myself. And I was able to do that and accomplish what I wanted to do on that stage. And and shake the fuck out. And I did that.
Now, and the second round, how did that go? She went.
I think I won the second round. Hands
Okay,
down.
okay.
I think the second round that I had was so fucking precise, and like for me, if it was an essay, I would have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion.
Okay.
So that's how I write. You know what I mean? I write to dissect my opponent and really have a flow, so that it's not a bunch of random bars just put into a round. And I think that's what makes me different from a lot of female artists. I feel like girls just write bars and just place them together. With me, it's like I'm rapping and the bars are figuring itself out as I go down. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of what makes me a bit different from other female rappers. Is like precision and flow and actually being able to write. Because you'd be surprised how many female battle rappers or just battle rappers that I assume make music or I assume can write, but then we be in the studio and it's just like, okay, you just battle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So with me, writing is fluent. You know what I mean? I make music on a regular. You know what I mean? I got a studio in the crib. Like, so I'm rapping all the time. So the difference between when I'm just rapping and battle rap, the biggest difference is, all right, how am I going to influence the crowd? You know what I'm saying? Because a song is influencing a different kind of audience. In battle rap, you know, they want things in the moment. They want things quick time. You know what I mean? In real time. So I think in the battle, I definitely did that. You know what I mean?
So second round, you felt like you had it clear?
Second round, I had it great. I think the third round was probably my weakest round.
Okay.
And I'll say that, you know what I mean? Because it clearly was my weakest round. Because round 1 was crazy, round 2 was crazy. Third, I felt like I lost a bit of steam because I wasn't totally like, it wasn't totally as written the way I wrote round 1 and 2. Round 3 was a round where I felt like I was trying to play with it and trying to interact with the crowd more than what I did with round 2.
Okay.
But I think altogether, I do think we had battle of the night. I think we put on for the culture and really helped the female culture to a new level. You know what I mean?
And does it make sense now for you, Smack, when he's putting these big cards? It only makes sense to have one or maybe two.
At least one.
Or some of the killers, like, you know what I mean? Like, who's really going to put on the show?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Who's really going to make us excited, like how anybody else would be, you know what I'm saying?
Correct. And I think, you know, just because we females, people just feel like, damn, like, this is extraordinary, you know what I mean? Just because the masses just assume that females are not necessarily on the same level as men. So for us to be on there and actually exhibit those behaviors, you know what I mean? Like exhibit that and show that in real life, it's fucking crazy, you know what I'm saying? And just be ourselves up there and just kill it, you know what I mean? Well, I can speak for myself, I can't speak for other female
Yeah, I got
rappers,
you.
But everything I put in the pen and what I talk about, like even when I battled Farrah, like, you know, I was telling her what it is and telling her why you think it's not cool to have a 9-to-5 and fix your credit. Your shit is trash. Like, I'm talking about shit that I talk about to people on a regular, like regular conversations. You know what I mean? So anybody who knows Misfit, when they hear me rap, it's like, yo, that's fucking
That's who she is right
you know
there.
what I mean? Like, even with the jokes, you know, the kind of jokes I prepare, it's like what I be saying in real life. And that's pretty much how the bars come along. You know, I might be saying a chick and I'd be like, damn, you broke busted. It's like, oh, okay, you broke busted. Fuck it. Like, now it's just playing, you know, with the craft.
Now, you know, the fans, from what I've been hearing, is you threw a shot at Jazz.
Yeah.
You know, so you know that's going to be a lot of big noise. And, you know, Jazz is like one of the top, you know, if not top 5, you know, to ever do this when it comes to the female thing, especially when it comes to popularity and things. And I think you and Jazz would be like an extraordinary, like, battle. You know what I'm saying?
I think it only makes sense, right? For a while, you know what I mean? Even since when I battled Hustle, I was saying, yo, me and Jazz should get it popping. You know what I mean? For whatever reason she has, she picks her battles when she wants to pick them. And I choose the path I want to pick. But I feel like right now, all roads lead to that. You know, especially with her and Official having this relationship where it's like, you know, the whole thing they got going on, and me actually being able to go head up with fucking Official when everybody felt like she was going to kill me, and that's the opposite of what happened. And then Jazz kind of like backing it and kind of like, oh, like I'm better than you, she's better than you. You know what I mean? Official killed Jazz. You know what I'm saying? 3-0. 3-0. No debating. It wasn't a debatable. It wasn't something you could talk about. And me and O had battle tonight, right? So it's like, at this point, if we try to set up the battle and she doesn't take it, then it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So I think at this point, that's the battle I would take, you know, like when it's time to, you know what I'm saying? As Jazz would say. You know, but I think it makes sense, you know what I mean? Even on the feedback, that's the feedback I'm getting, like, who should I battle next?
Yeah.
The only person that they're saying is Jazz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
Especially when it comes to URL and just if you come back on URL, I think that would be the one who makes the most sense. Because she's also experienced on that stage. You know, y'all get on one of them big cards. I'd like to see what Misfit do on one of them crazy stages.
You know, a lot of people said that too. Like, me coming into this, like, oh, it's a different stage. It's in a different stage.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm a rapper. I'm a rap wherever the fuck you put me rap. If I rap on the corner right here in Harlem, I'm a rap. Put me in Brooklyn, I'm a rap. I don't think different places make me a different rapper. Different stages, yes, can influence somebody's performance because of the amount of people or how you feel nervous. I feel like once I'm rapping and I'm in the zone, it doesn't matter where I'm at, because in my head, I honestly don't even care or know where the fuck I'm at. My mind is just thinking of bars. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I think me on Jazz on a big card would make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, I proved that time and time again. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to die like 10 times.
Yeah.
Like, Mitch was gonna die. Still have not died.
I mean, shit. Nah, it's dope to have you back in full effect in 2019. You came back and you making noise. You automatically letting it know you setting precedents for female battle rap right now. You one of the leaders of doing this shit right now. So I'm hoping that, you know, by any chance, did you get any conversations with Beasley, Smack, or just to see if that's a possibility?
Yeah, we chopped it up. You know, shout out to Smack, you know, because even as a man, he's like, yo, let me apologize as a man, like, for not having you on this stage before today.
That's crazy.
So that meant a lot to me. It showed me that he saw what I did up there, and I digested it and was like, okay.
We need her.
I see what the fuck you doing. You're not playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that coming from you. You know what I mean?
It all started with that Florida trip. Couldn't afford a Vic. Man, I barely could afford a Vic. But they heard I moving sorta quick. Told the plug I need more of it. I can't keep running back and forth for shit. So he hit me with a quarter brick. Now I'm sorta lit. Bitches walk around naked snorting shit. And you know I'm feeling fortunate. And the money that I save, I ain't trying to buy no Porsche with it.
You can go and check my record, not a blemish on my file. The whole Griselda bought Rolexes and put VS's on the dial. My man called her home sick, said he's stressing over trial. I said, you get 100 years, you still a legend in the town. We was youngsters, grew to be crooked. They threw me in booking. It's beef shit, speak up, this Uzi a cook it.